Kevin's going to be first actor on the button.
$240.
Raise.
240, right? 240,000 is the raise by Kevin. Action's over to Nick. Nick's going to re-raise.
Six. Yes.
Total bet of 600,000. 600,000 is the re-raise. Action's back to Kevin. Kevin's going to make the call, 600,000, and a call. All right, let's see the flop. Flop is 8 of clubs, queen of spades. Nick is first act. Nick's gonna bet. 500,000 is the bet by Nick. 500,000 actions over to Kevin. Kevin's gonna make the call. 500,000 and a call. Let's see the turn card. Turn card is the Queen of Hearts. Nick is first act.
Hold on a second. It's 120,000. Because that's less, right? It's only.
It's 125.
Okay, I'm sorry. I missed it.
125,000 is the bet by Nick. 125, actions over to Kevin. Kevin's gonna make the call. 125 and a call. Let's see the river card. River card is the deuce of diamonds. Nick is first act. Nick's gonna bet out. 1 million is the bet by Nick. 1 million, actions over to Kevin. Kevin's gonna fold and Nick's gonna take down the pot. About 2.5 minutes left at this level, just over 2.5 minutes. 15,080, 60, 120 on the blinds.
Quarters.
Nick's gonna be first act on the button. 300,000 is the raise by Nick. Actions over to Kevin. Kevin's gonna fold and Nick's gonna win the pot. Kevin's gonna be first act on the button.
240.
240 is the announced amount. 240,000 is the raise. Actions over to Nick. Nick's gonna fold and Kevin's gonna take down the pot. 1 minute left at this level, 1 minute left. 15,000 ante, 6120 on the blinds. Nick's gonna be first act. Nick folds.
Wow. It's probably
Kevin's
aces.
gonna win the pot.
Nope. I forgive you.
It's gonna be the last hand at this level. Last hand at this level, 15,000 ante, 6120 on the blinds.
What if you played it really quick?
What's that?
What if we play the hand really quick?
Still getting one more. Well, you got 12 seconds to start.
3 seconds.
Yeah, just start the show.
Last hand at this level, last hand. Kevin's gonna be first act. Kevin makes a call, option to Nick in the big blind. Nick's gonna check his option. All right, let's see the flop. Flop is queen of diamonds, 8 of spades, 10 of diamonds. Nick is first act. Checks over to Kevin. Kevin's gonna bet. 150,000, 150. Action's back to Nick.
Brave.
Nick's gonna raise to 450,000. Action's back to Kevin. Kevin's gonna make the call, 450,000 and a call. Let's see the turn card. Turn card is the 5 of hearts. Nick is first. Nick's gonna bet.
Point one.
900.
900. Here we go.
900,000 is the bet by Nick. Action's over to Kevin. Kevin's gonna make the call, 900,000 and a call. Let's see the river card. River card is the 9 of hearts. Nick is first act.
Owen.
All in. One stack first. Set all in.
Nick is all in. Action's over to Kevin. Kevin's gonna fold in. Nick's gonna win the pot. All right, new level, 20,000 ante, 8160 on the blinds, 20,000 ante, 80,000, 160,000 on the blinds, 20, 80, 160. $20,000 ante. Oops. 80,000 on the button. 160,000 big blind. Nick's gonna be first on the button. Nick's gonna raise to 400,000. 400,000 is the raise. Action's over to Kevin.
All in.
All in.
1 second, please, Kevin.
Kevin's gonna be all in. Action's back to Nick.
2.3. On top.
Nick's gonna fold and Kevin's gonna win the pot. $20,000 ante, 81.60 on the blinds.
That was a little kamikaze, I'll admit.
Good play.
See you later. Look at everyone's yawning. They want to go home, so fuck it. Why should we keep them?
Kevin's gonna be first act on the button, 81.60 on the blinds. Kevin folds, and Nick's gonna take down the pot. Nick's gonna be first to act on the button. Nick's gonna raise
320.
to 320,000. 320 is the raise by Nick. Action's over to Kevin. He's gonna fold, and Nick's gonna win the pot.
Should have shipped it in your eyeball, but I don't have a heart there.
I would have called you there.
Huh?
I would have called you.
Yeah. Do you have a pair? How big?
Good enough.
That's sixes.
Oh.
No heart. No heart. You want water, Mom?
Kevin's gonna be first to act on the button. He's gonna make the call of 160 option.
It's 120. That's what confusing.
Is it 120 or no? It's 160. Yeah, we're
You
up.
said 120. I thought it was that.
It's 8160.
Okay.
Option to Nick in the big blind. Nick's gonna raise to a total bet of 610,000. 610 is the total raise amount by Nick. Action's over to Kevin.
Shit. All of them.
Kevin's gonna fold and Nick's gonna win the pot. $20,080 still, 81.60 on the blinds, just over 21 minutes left at this level. Nick's gonna be first to act on the button. Nick's gonna raise to 320,000. 320 is the raise. Action's over to Kevin. Kevin's gonna make the call. 320,000 into call. All right, let's see the flop. Flop is 9 of clubs, 3 of diamonds, queen of diamonds. Kevin's first act. Checks over to Nick. Nick's gonna bet. It's 320,000 is the bet. Kevin's gonna raise 2.
1.5 million.
1,500,000 is the raise amount. Nick's gonna fold and Kevin's gonna take down the pot. Anyone drinks while she's here? Kevin's going to be first act on the button, 8160 on the blinds. Kevin's going to fold.
Just keep my ante in there for the next time.
And Nick's going to win the pot. Just over 19 minutes left at this level, 20,000 ante, 8160 on the blinds. This is day 3 of our HPT main event. Started with 506 players down to our final 2. Second place today is going to pay just over 101,000. First place, just over 166,000. Nick's going to be first act here on the button. Nick's going to raise to 320,000. 320 on the raise. Action's over to Kevin.
All in.
All in by Kevin. Action's back to Nick.
3225. You got a gambling problem, don't you?
Nick's gonna fold.
Why's that?
Kevin's gonna
You
win.
wanted to gamble there. I could tell. You wanted to gamble. Will you do me a favor? Start posting blinds with the 25,000 chips, just in the off chance that I might win the pot. Like maybe I'll get some 25Ks down here.
You want some 25K?
I don't need them right now. Just start putting them in the pot. You know what I'm saying?
What are the blinds on?
20,000 ante, still 8160 on the blinds, just over
If I make it
17.
320, put another set in there. Maybe I'll win the pot. If I fold, then you just win them.
Kevin's gonna be first act on the button, 8160 on the blinds.
Call.
Kevin says call. Option. Over to Nick in the big blind. Nick's gonna raise. $685,000 is the raise by Nick. 685.
Baby, I'm getting run over here. He's running me over. It's like nothing I can do. I just had to fold.
Kevin's gonna fold. And Nick's gonna win the pot.
He didn't even listen to me. He didn't even bet the gold chips. He bets the gold chips, I take a chance and I move all in. Because I wanted the 25Ks. Which is funny because the 100Ks are worth more. So it's probably backwards logic.
Just under 16 minutes left of this level, 20,000 ante. 8160 on the blinds. Nick's going to be first to act on the button.
Give me something good.
Nick's going to raise to 320,000. Kevin folds. And Nick's going to win the pot.
Huh? Oh, always.
So we're
Yes, my
just at
fly
15
was
minutes
down.
left at this level, 20,000 ante. 8160 on the blinds.
But I don't want to be like a bully.
No. My fly's always down, don't worry. No, she does.
Kevin's going to be first to act here on the button.
Call?
Call.
Yeah.
Kevin makes the call, option to Nick in the big blind. Nick's going to raise.
JD, why didn't I see that coming?
585,000.
585,000 is the raise. Action's back to Kevin.
425 more?
Correct.
Really just saw that coming. It's like I can see one flop in this situation, and then it's just all in or fold. So is this the flop that I want to see? Is this the one, JD? Am I allowed to ask you? Oh, I guess if I see this one and win this pot, I might be able to stop you from bullying me, so.
Kevin's going to make the call.
Better do it sooner than later, right?
What? 585?
It's way too much for this hand, but
585,000 was the bet. All right, let's see the flop. Flop is Jack of Diamonds, 9 of Diamonds, 4 of Diamonds, and Nick is first act.
Is all in?
All in?
Nick is all in. Actions over to Kevin.
you didn't even let me say Yahtzee and move in. You just did it for me.
All right.
All in. Call.
All in and a call here. Kevin has made the call. Let's see
I
the
could be in
hands.
really bad shape.
Nick shows 9 of spades, 7 of diamonds with a pair of 9s.
Oh, all right. I like it.
Kevin shows Queen of diamonds, 10 of spades.
Combo draw.
Flush draw, straight draw. Nick shows 9 of spades, 7 of diamonds.
Just a Yep, up a little bit. 8,
Nick has 9 of spades, 7 of diamonds. Currently leading with the pair of 9s. Kevin does have the flush draw and the straight draw with the Queen of diamonds, 10 of spades. Kevin's tournament life is at risk. Let's see the turn card. Turn card is the 5 of spades. Nick is still in the lead with his pair of 9s. Kevin's going to need to see an 8, a king, or a diamond? Or is he going to finish in second place?
Bite your tongue, Jeremy.
Let's see the river.
Yes!
River card is a 7. Nick's going to make 2 points. Let's give them both a round of applause. Nice job, guys.
Again, man.
We did it.
There were more. Queen, king. Good job, guys. Nice job.
Thanks. Thank you. Frustrating. Thanks.
Don't be frustrated.
Very frustrating.
Nice
Thanks.
job. Tough one.
Opponent. He was really putting the pressure on me when he doubled up there. He started coming back, and I felt a little heat, and I actually felt a little tired. I was getting a little tired. Some of those bets are actually incorrect a little bit, but I'm just so happy to get the victory.
So you got through Kevin, you got through Raymer, you got through a couple of other pros, and Levon proved to be a little bit more than you thought she might be. Tell us about your impressions of the other players.
Well, Levon she played really, really good. I talked with her after. She played really, really good. She came in with the chip lead, and she's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
166,000 change. I know we talked earlier, you said the 14 wasn't a big deal. Tell us what will 166,000 mean to you, right into the life?
166,000 is, I mean, I'm just in awe right now. I can't believe it. I mean, me and my wife, we have a 1-year-old, and come on in, Fair. So I told her, I go, as soon as we get the victory, we're gonna go get you a Chanel purse.
So tell us about the Chanel purse, Farrah.
The Chanel purse?
Yeah.
We just want to, add to the collection, that's all. And that was in the contract. Every poker tournament that you win, I get a Chanel purse.
Anything else in the contract we should know about?
That's off the table. That's off the record.
All right, congratulations once again. Tell one last question. HPT, tell us what your feeling is about the HPT.
I love the HVT. The structure is great. It's a great tournament. Everyone does a really great job. And I'll be playing more, and you'll see me more at final tables.
Thank you very much. Great job.
Thank
Take
you.
that from you, and congratulations one more time.
Thank you
And
so much.
congratulations on your new purse.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Jeremy, do you want to get it all?
Can we get some pictures?
Video presentation or just
Yeah, we should-
I think statistically I was behind, I think.
Yeah, that's your guys.
Hell yeah. Jeremy, he missed. He could have got a 10 too.
and a queen. I forgot
Yes,
that one.
I was
There was too
behind.
many outs. I missed
But
them all.
the flop was amazing for me.
JD,
I got a
we're
pair and
gonna
a
present
flush
the
draw.
bracelet, then we'll move after the pictures. Okay.
You'll stand right in the middle over there.
Okay.
Check, check. No, you can move it over. Just kind of. We're gonna do this real quick.
You'll just kind of hand it over. You put